just angry. Have you ever really become angry? I know you don't want to admit it. I know you want everybody to think that you always are cool, calm, and collective. But just where the parents at in here? Let somebody do your child wrong. Oh, come on now. You don't want nobody saying, oh, that's not mine. He did not, that's not him. We don't want anybody to chastise our children. And we should in a malicious way. You need to know what you're doing. Don't tell me that you just saw my son doing something. If your son was there with him, let's tell them both of them. Don't just try to get my son in trouble. Let's get them both in trouble. The same belt that whooped my son can also whoop your son. But isn't this something that as we walk this walk of life, Elder Kaiser, that people in life, they want to always dish it out on you, but they don't want to accept it themselves. But we serve a righteous God, Brother Jonathan. We serve a righteous God. And no matter what you might think, my destiny is still intact. And I'm still going to be who God says I'm going to be. Because at the end of the day, it only matters what God thinks and what I believe. You can be my friend today. And we must understand, there was a song out years ago that says, smiling faces tell. Some of you all in my era, that was when music was music, Sister Tony. Those songs had a meaning to it. You know, we sing, we don't know what they sing today. I just put a good beat to it, and sometimes you got something going, you got a million selling. But back then, you could recall the words that smiling faces. Sometimes the very person that you think is in your corner is the very person setting you up for a fall. The very person that you think, I can go to, this is the one I can talk to. But while you think you can talk to that one, they got a recorder going, and before you can get off the phone, got all of Chicago and parts of Indiana and Michigan don't know business. And then you come to church and you want to get your praise on. You got your cymbals and your tambourine and you ready to clap your hands. And you just look out and wonder why people looking at you crazy as if something's in your eyes, something's in your forehead. The people know your business. But can you praise God in the midst of people knowing your business? You see, I do not want people to say, oh, listen, we all have faults and we all have failures. But that's why the song was so appropriate, that he looked beyond my fault. It's only a liar who will say, I have no sin and I have no fault. The truth is not in you. Because if it was not for the grace of God, let me tell you right now, if God would just put on screen the thoughts that we've been thinking these last 5 hours, many of us would duck for cover and run for the door. But he's a gracious God. That's why I don't like listening to these folks. The Lord told me this, and the Lord showed me that. The Lord said this. And what did the Lord say about you? You hellish, you like confusion, you like casting stones. Why is it that the Lord can only talk about my stuff, but he can never show you your stuff? Bless the name of the Lord. So I want to encourage you today as I'm getting ready to go